that heart-centered hustle. Caring for my team, we can't go wrong. Won't ever quit, no, I won't ever stop. This passion inside me will give you it all that I got. Give me that heart-centered hustle.
So here's what no one tells you about strategy. So it's not enough to have the right answer. You have to make it the right conversation. Because if your brilliant plan and strategy dies in a 30-minute meeting, well, that's not a strategy. That's not success. Well, that's actually a PowerPoint funeral. I remember the first time I had to pitch a major strategic shift to a senior leadership team. I had the color-coded slides, detailed forecast, and even a closing quote from Nelson Mandela. I thought I was winning. I walked into the room and I was ready to inspire. And 5 minutes in, the CFO looked at me and said, one question. How does this impact your budget over the next 2 quarters? I froze. I wasn't expecting that. I didn't anticipate that. And it wasn't because I didn't have the answer, but because I was too busy trying to impress instead of connecting the strategy to what they really cared about. I learned something that day. Good strategy doesn't just sound smart. It speaks the language of the people who need to believe in it. And here's where most people go wrong. They present information when they should be creating alignment. Because senior leaders don't just want a good idea. They want to know, listen, does this solve a real problem? And if we invest in this, is it really worth the risk? And also, how does this impact what I'm accountable for as a senior leader? If you want buy-in, you need to sell more than just the plan. You need to sell the purpose. So this means knowing what matters to the audience in the room. The goal is not applause. The goal is agreement. So how do you present strategy in a way that really gets buy-in? I'm going to give you a blueprint. The first thing that you need to do is anchor your strategy in the bigger mission, where the organization is going. And then translate your vision into metrics that support that strategy and that vision. And this is important. Address the risks. Don't dodge the hard questions. Lean into them and be transparent. And above all, don't present strategy like it's a script. Deliver it like it's a conversation. Make them feel like they're in the problem with you. Let them feel like they're part of the resolution. So here's the reflection. What if strategy isn't just about having the right direction? What if it's about helping those in the room feel like they helped you choose it? That's how you move from a smart idea or a great idea into action. From pitching to having partners. Listen, thanks for joining me today on Heart-Centered Hustle. If this episode gave you clarity and something that might help you in your journey, feel free to send it to somebody else. And if you want to hear more episodes on heart-centered leadership, go to heartcenteredhustle.com. That's heartcenteredhustle.com. Appreciate you for joining me. Peace.
Heart-centered hustle, it keeps me going strong. Caring for my team, we can't go